Hello, viewers, listeners, and avid fan of our podcast. Thanks again. This is your host, JP, and today we will be talking about something first. Because at first, I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. And the topic we have for today is our first job. Okay, and today we will be joined by two of our most amazing guests. A first timer in this podcast, we have John Ray, like a ray of sunshine. John Ray, can you say
Yes.
hi to our
Yes, hi. Hi, guys.
I love the greeting. That's very, very meaty, very fruitful. Like it encompass all the words that we could say
Yes,
to say hi. Do you agree? Not our
agree.
first timer, but our repeater, Sarah G, the pop princess of the Philippines in an alternate universe.
Thank you for having me again, JP, and welcome, John Ray, to one of JP's podcasts. And yeah, well, hello to the listeners. One of the titas in podcasts, and as JP had mentioned, first we were afraid, but we survived. So
Yes.
I survived.
Yes, we will survive.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yes. Imagine using the word survive. How do you think were we able to survive our first job? Wow, that was really maybe the question of the year because we have like few days left over the year.
Yeah.
John Ray, how did you survive your first job? But before looking at surviving, we need to take the first step. Okay. What was your
Mm.
first job? If you could remember, like I know you're already in 75 years of existence, and I know that your mind is a little bit cloudy as well and can no longer recall a lot of details. But please go ahead and state.
um, yeah, okay. My first job is I work in a hospital, and I work
Mm.
as a floor manager. In short, I'm a janitor there. But
Wow.
overall, I was, a doctor's assistant. I cleaned the house of the doctor, clean the
Mm-hmm.
car, clean
Mm.
the clean the dogs, clean the hospital itself, prepare for the beds and the oxygens and a lot of things. So it's like all around.
Have you tried cleaning the road outside as well? Is that part of your job?
No.
No? Okay. So it's a floor manager in
Yeah,
the
that's a
hospital.
very nice title, having as your first job. But Johnny, I'm curious to know how long did you do that for, and what was your age when you first had that job, or when you had that first job?
And actually, I was just 17 that time, and I
Wow.
work. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I worked for like 6 months. Yes,
Okay.
6 months.
Mm,
Were you still
okay.
studying back then?
I stopped studying
Oh, okay, okay. And then you did that for 6 months, and then you left to continue studying, or to um for a new job.
for a new job.
Ah,
Yes.
okay. That's nice. I mean,
Okay.
I am very I don't know. Of course, I cannot be proud for you because it was you. But I mean, I'm very interested to hear stories about, people, especially at a young age, as a teenager. Most people, especially at a young age like that, are very conscious. When it
Yeah.
comes to doing such
Mm-hmm.
such types of jobs, if you know
Mm,
what I mean,
Exactly.
because
yeah.
you might be shy because people might see you, like what you said, cleaning the floor and all that. But what were you feeling back then? Did you have any maybe insecurities, or maybe did you feel shy because of your first
Mm-hmm.
job?
No, actually, the reason why I took that job is because I'm only 17 back then, and I'm
Mm-mm.
not allowed yet to work in a factory or a private
Ah.
company because you'll be
Mhm.
needing to have certain requirements like the
Mm-mm.
NBI, police clearance, something like that, and
Mm.
I'm not allowed to get it yet, right?
I
And the
see.
main reason that I'm working as a floor manager
Mm-mm,
is
mm.
because I left home. We had,
Oh, okay.
we
Oh!
had some
Mhm.
conflicts at home,
Mm,
and
mm.
that's why I was forced to stop. And yeah,
Yeah,
so I
okay.
there's no other choice but
Oh.
to
I see.
take whatever job there is.
I
You're the
see.
first
And
evicted
yeah,
indeed.
he got evicted out of Big Brother's house
Yes. No
and
one voted
hand
for you?
No,
so it's a self-eviction, right?
something like that.
Jate? It's a
Yeah.
he self-evicted himself.
Yeah. Oh
It's
my God.
yeah, it's a nice. I mean, what kind of experience? Like, if you can maybe tell us, maybe a weird, an awkward,
Yeah.
or a funny experience you had on your first job. I mean, not really because it's an embarrassing or looking down on people that are doing those kinds of job. But again,
Yeah.
as I mentioned earlier, as a teenager, we have those kinds of insecurities, right? Or sometimes we are
Yeah.
ashamed of doing such things. But yeah, sorry, go ahead, John.
Yeah, so what I can say is that that kind of job has so many instances that it's very shocking, and
Mm.
you'll be surprised on how things works because, like I said, it's a hospital. There's so many
Mm,
events that's going on, right?
Mhm.
mm,
Lots of emergencies.
mm,
Someone I also work as assistant
mm.
when it comes to labors and someone's laboring. I'm inside.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
okay.
inside and I'm looking on what they're doing. They're asking me to prepare the tools, sterilize those tools, and prepare for the oxygen,
Mm.
something like that.
Okay. Would you
Wow, that's
consider still that
interesting.
that
Mm.
title like a floor manager if
Yeah,
you're no longer doing things above the floor?
Yes.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Right.
I
Because
love that.
that that's right that's really a ton of responsibilities
Yes,
being
yes.
a floor manager. I thought you're just going to hold a map.
Yeah, me too. Like just really sweeping the floor, cleaning, surfaces and all that. But that's wild. I mean, being asked
Yeah.
to assist in such emergency cases, or maybe
You know what?
women giving birth.
Even
Yeah.
massaging the doctor, I'm doing that. Yeah, I even prepare food for the doctor. Like I'm the ones
Mm.
going to wash the rice, cook it, sometimes cook for the doctor. Like I said, it's all around
It's all
because
It's all
around.
yeah,
around.
because the doctor's house is just beside the hospital itself. I mean, he owns the hospital itself.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Okay.
that's why. And was he the one who hired you in the hospital?
Yeah. Actually, I
And
just went in and asked for help because, like I said, I ran away, so I was evicted. And then, since the hospital is near our school and high
Okay.
school, so I decided that I heard that the doctor is nice, and so I give it a try. I
Okay,
asked
okay.
for I asked for a part-time job.
I
You
see.
asked for a part-time job.
Yeah.
Good thing that he accepted you in
Yes.
that line of job because I can't imagine
Mm-mm.
myself, going
Yeah.
in a specific institution and then after that you would already have your own job. Like, hey, that is a
Yeah.
really good job, right? Can
Yeah.
you can you remember, you know, how much is your pay
Yes, yes. I'm also
Yeah.
in
curious
your
to
first job?
know.
Yeah, that's during that time. I believe the minimum on our province is 290, and
Okay.
What?
they are yeah, that's way before. Okay, that's way
What
before.
year was that? What year was that?
I think that's 2007 or 2008, I believe.
Okay.
Mm, okay, okay.
Yeah,
290.
Yeah, and my salary on that hospital is just 170.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
but the food is free.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
How
I
I
about
think that
the lodging? Is it free as well?
yes, yeah. Where were you
yeah,
living back then?
I was living near the school, and I have an uncle. He has a small restaurant there,
Mm.
and I sleep there.
Ah, okay,
Mm.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
So at such a
Okay.
young age, you were able to stand on your own.
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
because there's no one to rely on. So I did it myself.
I
I
love
love the
it.
spirit. I love the spirit. I
Yes,
wish
yeah.
I was that brave when I was young. But what I've been doing are is having tantrums. Like if they won't be able to give me, yeah, if they won't be able to give me the gadget I wanted, like I would put a tantrums.
Mm,
Mm,
You're right. But you've been s- if they could
yeah.
say like maturity doesn't come with
Yes.
age. You agree,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
yes,
I
yes,
agree, agree. I agree.
100%, yes.
I agree. I
You have
love that.
proven yourself with. Can you remember what was the first item or first thing, you know,
Wow.
that you have bought with the money
Oh,
that you gained?
I believe clothes.
Okay.
Because I wanted to
Maybe
be presentable still. Since I ran away, I don't have things to carry, so I bought a lot of clothes to
mm-hmm.
still be presentable. Because you're going to it's a private hospital, so you need
Mm-mm.
to look presentable still. You don't
Yes.
if you're a janitor or a floor manager, you don't have to be looking like you're the ones cleaning it, right?
Yes,
So you still need
exactly.
to be presentable because the nurses, the doctors, they look presentable. So you need to
Yeah.
be presentable
Yeah.
as well.
So I was under the impression like you were having like tuxedo, decor at work, right? Long sleeves
Like,
with
wearing
necktie.
the yeah, and sometimes on a dress down day, barong with short sleeve.
With shorts.
Yes.
Yes.
Now
Is that
I'm just
correct?
buying like no no no. I'm just buying like clothes like I buy on Dickies, something like that.
Wow.
It's
Very
expensive,
90s.
huh?
During
Very
That's
that time,
expensive.
2000. Yeah. And that
I mean, during that time, Dickies is one of the most popular, brand.
yeah, in the 2000s, yeah, Dickies. Yeah.
Yes.
How much is a Dickies jeans before? Because right now, I think the a Dickies jeans would cost you around 1,500. I think that was the
Mm,
lowest price. What was the price of a jeans before and a Dickies shirt?
500 600 if on
mhm.
sale, and for shirts you can buy like 400 or 500.
If
That's
they're on sale
expensive.
or yeah, it's still
Mm.
expensive. Wow.
Yeah, it's
You
still
know how
expensive.
you know how to live at that time already. Like
Yeah, he's buying clothes for himself.
yes.
He's living outside the family's home. And I think from that kind of I'm not saying that like teenagers or the young ones should evict themselves out of their homes, but having that kind of experience, it taught you, or it teaches you some kind of responsibility, or maybe
Yes.
a bit of maturity. John Ray, I wanted to ask, what like what's one thing that you've learned from that experience that up until now you are still applying to yourself or to the job that you have?
Yes, so it's important to work with others, learn how they if they like you or not.
Mhm.
You need to profile people. I mean,
Mm.
you cannot be
Wow.
friends to everyone. Like,
Mhm.
Mhm.
there are some nurses that's not so cool with you, and
Okay.
are so nice, and there are some doctors that are
Mhm.
hot-headed. I mean, some doctors
Mm,
really are
mm.
hot-headed
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they're always stressed out. They're
Mm.
always, especially if they have a difficult patient. and
Mm.
they're always stressed out, and if they ask something, it should be right away. And there are some
Mm.
doctors that's very nice to go and treat you to a restaurant and treat you,
Mhm.
give you gift, something like that. So
Mhm.
you need to profile people. Up until now I'm doing that.
Wow. At such a
Wow.
young age, you already know how to profile people itself.
Yes.
I'm still learning during that time, because it's my first time working. And yeah, so afterwards I learned that even though they are treating you nice, sometimes they are
Mhm.
treating you nice in front of you, and then they're gonna talk at the back of your
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Yeah. So profiling people and like still being nice to them even if they're
Yes.
sometimes not nice to you. So in short, that's being plastic. No, I'm just
I
no,
mean,
I'm just
I mean
No,
that's
no,
that's
no,
that's
no.
true. That's true. Sometimes it's important, to avoid conflicts. You need
agree.
to show what's needed, even though it's
Yes.
kind of
Yes.
Yeah,
it's not
it's
what you're
fake
feeling.
it's fake it till you make it, right? That's a popular
Yes,
term
yes,
in other
Exactly.
industries.
but in a
Yes.
good way, okay? But
In a
not,
good way,
yeah, in a good way,
of
not
course.
on a way that you're going to talk behind their backs.
Yes.
It's just
No.
to avoid conflicts.
Agree.
I,
I
I
agree.
think
Yes.
that is what we call professionalism, really.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. Yes,
Wow.
exactly.
Professionalism,
Okay.
being able to work with people you want or people you don't want. I remember the director we had before with my previous company. She
Mm-mm.
had mentioned she had been an introvert all throughout her life. And I was
Oh,
really
Mm-mm.
shocked. Like, she is tagging herself an introvert. Then why are you speaking with all people? You would seldom see a director, right, that can remember the name of agents and that
Yes.
mm,
level. And she was
Yeah.
able to do it. And
Mm-mm.
I ask, why? Why do you need to do it? And why do you need to talk with people that
Mm-mm.
mm,
are really maybe at the lowest job grade? And she
Mm-mm.
mentioned
Mm-mm.
that's part
mm.
of her job. It's part of
Oh,
her job to
Wow.
know the people. Even if
Yeah.
she don't like that person, or even she like the person, she needs to know them because it's part of her team. And she needed to communicate. She
oh,
needed to engage with all, people, walks of
Yeah.
life, as long as it's part of their team. And
Yeah.
yeah. That's
she trained herself how to be, extrovert at that time.
Yeah. That's
yes,
It's
it's
nice.
important.
such an
It is
inspiration.
important. Yes. And
Yes.
I think um doing that is also very impactful to the agents, those the frontliners, I mean.
Yes.
We also had that kind of I forgot if he is a senior manager or maybe he was our
Hmm.
director before. Whenever
Mm.
he goes to our site, because we were on a different site, the program that I was in,
Hmm.
we were on a different site, so whenever he comes or goes to visit that
Hmm.
site, he makes sure to go to each and every one of the agent's
Oh,
table, yeah, just to say hi.
that's nice.
And some of the he was a guy, the manager.
Um,
Some of the boys, some of the guys on the account is even friends with him. Like really on a not really personal level, like friends, not just because he goes to
Hmm.
say
Hmm.
hi, but
um,
they also have some kind of a friendship even outside. And I
oh,
was also, yeah, I was also close with him, but of course I put boundaries because I was already with someone when we were
oh,
working together, so I don't want to have any kind of issues if you are,
yes.
if you are close
Yeah.
with
Yes,
another
exactly.
male. But he was very nice. You can feel that the friendship that he's offering is
That's
genuine.
nice.
Yes, and at the same time, he knows how to keep boundaries. Like if you ask him about certain personal issues, he makes sure to address it. But he also knows how to point people to whomever is able to help, like HR, maybe go to finance
Uh-huh.
and all.
Oh,
He doesn't um like mm, do it. like on his own term, like, don't worry, I'm gonna talk to, because some of the people that's in power do that, right? No, I'm gonna do it my way. I'll talk to the other person for you, but he
Yes.
knows how
Oh,
to, like,
that's nice.
yeah, he knows how to point people to where they should go, but still offer some kind of assistance. So
Well,
very,
that's
very good.
different.
Yeah.
It's- I mean the operation managers, even the directors that I know, only knows your name if you're one, if you're a performer, and
Yes.
two, if you're a headache,
Yeah.
then they're gonna know your
If
name. Yeah.
if you
Uh,
are
this,
always if you
this
are
one's
always in the HR for
mm,
a meeting, yeah, they will surely know you.
yeah, and
Yeah.
who gave the three bad scores? Yeah, and they're gonna know your name.
They would do the
Yes.
they called it MHN before. If you're familiar with the word
Yes,
MHN, like
yes.
most help needed for
Yeah,
Oh,
been
okay.
there. I've been there.
Okay, okay.
yes,
I see.
that's the term they have been using. Isn't it amazing that we have all this type of different leaders in our
Yeah.
Yeah,
job? And I
different.
think John Ray, what is the type of leader or what is the type of boss have you encountered in your first job? Is it like a parent type? Is it like a of
Yeah, so yes, I really do love the first boss I have. I mean, he's the director and the owner of the hospital. So he's very kind. I mean, so kind that there's one instance that I will never forget. There's one patient. You can see that they are no, they are very poor. I mean, there's a baby and his older brother. They didn't use any mode of transportation. They just walked into the hospital carrying his little brother. Yes, yes, it's like, and then the baby, I think they are, or I think the little one is like around 1.5 years old.
Mhm.
Mhm,
And the situation is there, like um he's having problem with parasite,
mhm,
like
Okay.
worm,
Mhm.
that's the thing. And you know, on the first look that they don't have money.
mm,
You know what the doctor did?
mhm.
He let it in the ward, gave
Mhm.
Oh,
medicine, gave
mm.
milk for free.
Wow.
They're not going to pay anything.
Wow.
Wow.
That's how nice he is. And aside from that, he loves how the way I work. I mean, I'm all around. I work with
Mm, mm,
his
mm,
house, his dogs, his
mm.
car, his the hospital itself. I mean, I'm all around, and he even offered me to continue my studies. But this
Oh,
time he asked me if I
Wow.
want to be a nurse or if he
okay,
wanted me to study computer.
okay.
But during that time, I don't know, but I'm not thinking straight. I refuse
Okay,
because
okay.
I'm a bit too shy on the offer. It's kind of overwhelming to me that no,
Yes,
this
yeah, yeah.
this is too much. Giving
Mhm,
me job is already enough, and
yeah.
telling me that you're going to provide for my studies,
Mm,
that's too much for me. So
yeah,
I declined.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. I think it's understandable because you were very young
yes.
at the time. Do you still have like a connection to that doctor?
Yes, I still visit him sometimes, but not all the time because
Uh-huh.
he's very busy, and there
Okay,
are
okay.
times that when I went to the hospital, he's not around.
Okay.
He's outside the country,
Mm,
or
mm,
he's
mm.
he's visiting other patients sometimes, something like that.
Nice. I
Is he
love it.
single? Like the doctor, is he single at
Wow.
that time?
Yeah.
The thing is, he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Is
he is.
was he still young when you first worked with him? I mean,
No,
oh,
I
what?
think he's already around his 40s or
Okay.
turning 50s, something like that.
Mm,
I
mhm.
see. Okay, I see. Okay.
No,
Oh.
it it did, pull a string out of my heart with that
Mm-hmm.
story. Like I'm so touched. Like we need
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
kind people like this doctor, your
Mm-mm.
previous boss. Like, hey,
I mean they're
Yeah.
rich. They're rich. I mean owning hospital, owning banks. So it's it's on their family that they are really rich. So I'm not wondering why they got rich, because I mean they're helping people. So yeah,
Yeah.
for free. That's really nice.
Yeah, they're blessed. I
I
love
mean, we
that.
want more people like them. Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah,
Heal the world,
definitely. And
make it a
it
better place
for who?
for me, for you,
Wow. Okay.
and the
And
entire human
Human race.
race.
not just the world, but of course the universe.
Yes.
I love it. So love it. The
So love.
discussion is really interesting. I mean, having that kind of first job at that age. What was the most scary experience? If you know, if
Oh,
it's something that you're comfortable talking about, what was the scariest encounter of, or maybe something that you've witnessed happened in that hospital?
well, there's a lot. Actually, it depends. Let's say there are things that's scary, like because of an accident, someone's bleeding, someone's
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Someone got hurt. But the thing that I'm afraid of is getting into contact with person with infectious disease.
Oh, yeah, that's of
Mm,
course, that's
Yeah, yeah.
scary.
Because
yeah.
there's one instance that there's someone that was rushed on the ER, and it's coughing red all
Like
over
blood?
his throat. Yes. And
Okay.
and 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 one of the doctor during that time told me that don't go closer, you might get infected on what he's carrying on his lungs.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's one thing that scares me, that I might get infected. So you don't just rush on things. You need to know what the situation is as well.
Oh, wow. That's a
Yes.
good, I mean, that's a good lesson to always carry. I mean, even if it's
Yeah.
not outside the hospital, in
Yes.
circumstance, you just have to like study what's going on first.
Yes.
And
Yes.
were you not afraid of blood there when you first got into the hospital? Of course, it was your first time seeing actual
Yes.
emergencies. Yeah, were you
Uh,
not scared?
well, I'm a fan of horror movies. So there's
Ah, okay, that makes
Jason,
sense.
there's
Yeah, yeah.
Wrong Turn. So during
Yeah.
that time, I was built differently. As I can
Okay.
say, because I get used to watching this kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
But there's some
Mm-hmm.
instances that you're going to feel, a little bit surprised.
Oo,
Let's say
yeah, yeah,
there's
I can imagine.
there's incident that there's a head that
Mm-hmm.
was quite open because of
That's
it
scary.
hit the floor, and then you're going to watch the doctor, getting putting it together,
Perform an
using
operation. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
performing, like sewing the
yeah,
the yeah,
just
the wound. Yeah, so you
but
can see it
Yeah.
skin by skin that they're puncturing it and
yes.
sewing it. So yeah, that's kind of, it's like
Yeah.
you're feeling it.
Because there are people that faints or vomits whenever they see even
Yes,
a small amount of you
a
know
blood.
blood, or maybe something that's
I'm that
like
type
an
of
inside,
person.
like exposed. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm that type of person. I remember
yeah.
like when I was in college. So
Mm-mm.
we, of course, I'm living in Commonwealth, Quezon City, and I'm studying around
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Span. Yeah, there is an accident that happened in Commonwealth Avenue, and then I saw,
Mm-mm.
of course, the tragedy that happened.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I saw it with my
What
own
did you
eyes.
feel?
I fainted.
You did?
I yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
fainted.
accident. That's accident. Yeah.
Yeah, there are people actually that faints or feel dizzy or nauseous when they
Yeah.
my for myself, can't I can't tell yet because I also love watching horror movies, those slasher
Mm,
movies,
yes.
like those types of movies, and also I watch true crime documentaries.
Oh.
But I haven't had an experience seeing an actual emergency, like the
Oh.
gory one. So
I see.
I cannot tell yet if I will faint or not, but hopefully I will not be put in that situation. But
I mean,
maybe.
if you're working on that kind of job,
Mm-hmm.
really you should have, the the what you call this,
Like the
your
stomach,
yes,
The
stomach
the will,
to
the
yes,
face
the
will
will of the
of
wind.
the will of the wind.
the
Yes.
the stomach to face the
Yes.
situation, because I mean there's a lot of emergencies, like someone's losing the
Mm-mm.
kneecap. You know the kneecap,
Yeah,
the one
yeah,
that's
yeah.
got
Mhm.
that's moving on our knees.
It was
It got lost on an accident.
like how
Mm.
lost was it misplaced or was
It's
it
missing.
Oh, it's like a motorcycle accident, I'm assuming, because
Yes,
it's a
yes,
kneecap.
it is.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. Nowadays, motorcycle accident is really the number
yeah,
one
I
Mm,
reason
yeah,
of
of course.
death in the Philippines.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because of the number of motorcyclists
yes.
traveling on the Philippine
Yeah.
road on a daily basis. Um JR John Ray, is it true that there is a certain smell inside the hospitals that I don't know, I can't explain it because the reason I asked was because my maternal, sorry, not maternal, but paternal grandmother, she
Hmm.
used
Hmm.
to work in a hospital, and
Yes.
before she got there she wasn't smoking.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but when she started working, she actually learned, she purposely learned to smoke because she
Mm,
said that there was a certain smell that she
mm,
cannot handle, and she has to smoke just to get rid of that certain smell. Is
yes.
that
Oh,
true for you? Yeah, yeah.
Yes, that's true. That's blood.
oh no.
So that's the smell of blood.
Yes, that's the smell of blood, staining
Hmm.
the place. I mean, there is a lot of blood everywhere on near the ER and on the delivery room, especially in delivery rooms.
Mm-mm.
And it mixed with alcohol, so it
Okay.
smells more.
I see. Cause I mean, each of every I mean, at least once in our lifetime we are inside the hospital. But if you're not there on a daily basis, like for a long period of time, I'm
Hmm.
sure it's not something that will impact you, unlike if you are
Yeah.
like there inside, right? Okay, okay.
Yes,
Yeah, that
that's
makes sense.
alcohol and blood mixed
Yeah, okay.
together.
Okay.
So
Mm.
it gives a kind of smell, like
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
thing that you can remember. Something
Do you
like that.
still remember that kind of smell up to this point?
Yes, yes, yes. I still remember when she asked about Sarah asked about. I already know what she's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Okay, the smell of blood. Cause we
Exactly.
we know, I don't know if we know the smell of blood, but it's difficult to explain how it actually smells, but I know that we know what blood smells like, but I can
Yes.
imagine if you are smelling that on a day. And do you get used to it? I mean, like, do you get nose blind of that smell or not really?
I think you're going to get used to it because especially on delivery rooms, because
Hmm.
bloods are like a chunk of blood when it's mixed with oxygen, right? It's become thick. You can even pick it with your hand, and I'm doing it,
Oh.
picking it on my hand, using my hand, and then put it on the on a container.
So you
Oh.
cleaned up after
Yes,
they fix whatever needs fixing, but
yes.
you're not inside the delivery or the ER, like during the when the action is actually happening, or are you
I'm inside.
outside?
I'm
You are
inside.
inside.
Oh my God.
I'm allowed. I'm allowed.
Do you wear any kind of protective
Gloves
Gloves.
or
Just
PPE. Is
gloves.
it PPE that they mentioned?
PPE? Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Is it a thing back then already? Like you're wearing the full outfit, like
Suit.
you're going to
Oh
war?
no,
Yeah,
not full
Mhm.
outfit. Just gloves and
mask,
sometimes
Tuxedo.
face mask.
face
Okay.
mask, of course.
Yeah.
Do you wear boots inside? Of
No, I
course,
don't.
the floor is gonna be slippery because of everything. No?
No, no, I don't.
Okay. That's
Okay.
scary. I mean, even if you're not seeing what they're actually doing on the table, like feeling the intensity, and the chaos, the urgency of what's happening. Like if there's an emergency, it's the feeling is actually frightening, right? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that could be
very.
transferred as well over the
Yeah.
environment, that energy.
Mhm.
I
That's
mean,
very
there's
that's
a lot
very
of drama inside a
mhm.
hospital.
Wow.
There are ones who celebrating, getting better,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
then there are
Okay.
you know,
the
not
ones
getting so
So
passing.
lucky.
so it's like
Mhm.
Grey's Anatomy in
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I've
absolutely.
I've watched a couple of series, not series, episodes of Grey's
episodes.
Anatomy. So yeah, yeah. Agree. That's
Wow.
nice.
It's a live Grey's Anatomy with John Ray.
Well,
Genre.
John,
well, yes,
okay.
yes. Well, the season of more events is during New Year, so you know what's going on during New Year.
Ah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All
Agree.
right.
Agree.
So we all have an idea already, but we won't be discussing that much because
Yeah, we will not
yeah,
because I also don't want to.
that would be dangerous to your health, right? Like a
Agree.
dangerous woman by Ariana Grande. Okay.
Uh,
John, I have one question. I think this would be because usually the case is that they have mentioned that
mm.
most ghosts exist
Oh.
Oh,
hospital
yeah.
instead of a cemetery. There are more ghosts in a hospital instead of a cemetery. Is it
Yes.
true? Or have you encountered one
No,
of those
actually,
events?
I haven't encountered one, but I'm working with nurses, and
They have
they
stories.
explain. Yeah,
Yeah.
they explain something that
Mm.
Wow!
you
They
might able to encounter on a certain time.
But did
Yeah.
oh
you did not experience any creepy or scary encounters
So
yourself?
far, no, no, no. I wasn't able to
no.
encounter. I don't know. Probably they're more afraid of me, or the ghosts are more afraid of me. I mean,
Yeah.
they said that the time that you might encounter someone unnatural, or
Mm-mm.
paranormal, that they call,
Mm-mm.
is
Mm-mm.
during like
Abnormal. No, just joking. It's
around
paranormal.
it's around like 3 a.m.
Yeah, the
3
witching
a.m.
hour. Yeah, it's called witching hour, right?
Yeah,
We
because
3 a.m.
that is the time that everybody went to bed and you just
Yeah.
woke up,
Oh.
Yeah,
and your
yeah.
mind is
Oh.
clear,
Yeah.
and that
Oh.
is the time that you're not thinking of so many things. That is the time that they have the chance to show up to you.
Yeah.
Oh. Like
I
for a
mean,
lot
That's
of movies, right? It would always be the 3 a.m.
yeah,
Like
3 a.m.
Insidious.
But if I am one of the ghosts or one of the what's that supernatural, is it called supernatural
Yeah,
entity?
yes, yes.
supernatural entities.
Yeah, I will not choose 3 a.m. That's too early, right? So I would and only a few people are awake at the time. So I would rather choose maybe during lunch
8 a.m.
hour, so no, lunch hour, 12
Lunch
noon,
hours.
so that I can scare more people. I'm not gonna go 3
I,
a.m.
I think they're
Hello.
trying to do that. I think they're trying to do that, but our mind is already too busy on so many things. That's why they
Oh,
okay.
can't
So
you're already
just to do that.
they are on night shift. If I'll be a ghost, I'll be on a day shift. I don't want to
and
be
the
night
day
shift anymore.
shift.
Yeah, wait. I'm
Yes.
gonna tell the ghost manager. So I prefer a day shift because when I was still on Earth living, I was working the night shift for X number of years. So my
Yes.
preferred schedule is day shift.
All right.
For a
So it's
change.
like what that would be the reason for your stay in Earth because they haven't given you that type of shift before,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So, what type of benefits would you want as a ghost employee?
Oh, I love
And
it. Oh,
how much is the package?
that's
Okay.
what it's called, ghost employee. Okay. I will not settle for anything less than 40,000. Of course, that's the base pay. Yeah.
Okay.
Because of course I'm still on Earth wandering, so I would still need to pay rent. Of course, I'm no longer gonna eat, right? Because I'm already a ghost employee, but I would need like a place to live in during
Yeah.
rest time.
Okay.
Um, I would like to have some type of vacation leave, of course.
How many vacation leave a year would you want as a ghost employee?
Well,
We will
huh?
mhm. We will
For
be
my
checking
last
if
com
our
mm.
HR will approve it, okay?
Okay, okay, okay. So it's still negotiable for me, okay? So when I was with my last company, I was getting 21.
Mm,
So in a year,
Oh.
so I will accept around 25.
25.
25. 25
Okay.
days a
I mean,
year.
are you going to talk about your HMO still?
Yes, there should
Mm,
be an HMO, of course. Ghosts can be hurt as well, right? They
yes.
still needed to be examined. You
Yeah,
know,
their
they need,
feelings. Because
yes,
if you scare a person, for example, I'm gonna scare John Ray, but he's not afraid of me, then I will be hurt. My feelings, my emotions will be hurt. So I'm gonna need to like
yeah,
consult a doctor about that.
yes.
So there should be
And the
HMO, definitely.
exactly. And the part of that I think is, of course, ghost needed to be at least semi-transparent or in whitish color. So there should be an influx or high dosage of glutathione.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because at the
Mm-hmm.
moment, well, I wasn't born white. My color is kind of light brown, like the
Mm-hmm.
normal Filipino color. So I would definitely need glutathione. Yeah, perfect,
Yes.
perfect.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
a real need. So if you as a ghost you have darkened again because you're working on a day shift, then there's needed to fix that
like a
color.
like a
Right?
regular dosage of
Yes, a regular
what's that, IV
IV
glutathione.
drip.
Yeah.
A
Yes,
drip,
drip.
So
yes, a
yeah,
drip.
IV
Because
drip.
that
Love
will
it.
that will affect your metrics performance metrics, Sarah, right? Because we
Oh
wanted
yes.
to make sure that we still deliver the right quality whenever we work as a ghost employee. Now let's talk
Yes.
about what do you think would be the metrics we needed to follow if you're a ghost employee.
I think the first one should be the number of scares versus the
Attempts.
actual peoples that were scared of you, right? For
Mm,
Mm.
example,
okay.
I scared 10 people and only 8 of them got scared. So I'm gonna get 80% of scare.
Attainment. Okay. So
Yes, and then also there should be quality check as well, because you should not always like throw things or misplace things to scare
mm-hmm.
people. It should be a variation of like showing your upper half, or maybe
Yes.
showing like a part of your of my white cloth. So what
Mm.
else? Maybe there should be a some sort of AHT, like
Yeah.
how fast can you scare? Because
Yes.
you can spend all day scaring one person, but
You're
that's
not
not efficient.
efficient.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course,
you're
of course. I mean, you can attempt unlimited if you are a lazy ghost employee until the person got scared. But of course, it's just gonna be one person. But the goal is to
yeah.
scare as many people
So
as
you can
possible.
do multiple, like 3 person at a time.
Yeah, you can also do that in
Yes.
a group. Yeah, I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Exactly, because
A lot of
that's
good
what
tricks.
we needed to have, like a quality scare. And I think
Yes.
one
Mm-mm.
metric that we needed to have
Mm-mm.
is the um advertisement. We call it advertisement. So if people knows that there's a ghost in here, popularity,
Ah,
right?
Yeah,
So
that's
oh,
nice.
we
It
need to
gives
yeah,
take that
like
that's a
into
good one.
consideration. Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah. That's a good one. And I think advertisement is also, or it can also be
Mm-hmm.
useful, because if the place is popular, then definitely you will attract what do you call those people that goes to like scary places to look for ghosts? Those people, right?
And
Ghost
Kaluwag.
And
hunters. I think that's paranormal hunters or
yeah,
ghost
Yes.
so
hunters.
you'll get more opportunities to scare people, because they'll be expecting to be scared because they go to that place, and it will
Mm.
be easier for you to scare them. So you'll get your metrics
Yeah.
will be
And as
higher.
And aside from that,
That
you're going to get a title. They're going to give you a name, like
you
the
Yeah,
girl in white. They're going in a white but
the
short
girl
hair,
in white.
something like
I
that.
love
yeah.
that. The girl in white but short hair. I love
Yes.
it. I'm gonna use that genre because my hair is short, so I have pixie cut. So because I cannot be the white lady that has the long hair because I don't like wearing my hair
Yes.
long. So
Mm-hmm.
the girl in white but short hair. I love that. That's a good title. That's a good
Yes.
title.
That would really be magical, and we would have like some awards as well for Ghost Employee of the Month.
Of the month. Yes.
Right. Top scarer. Wow,
But
top scarer.
scarer. Yeah, top scarer. I love it.
Yes.
I
And
wanted to be I wanted that to be maybe my last job instead of my first job. So I would want that. I would want that.
imagine all those things you could do inside an hospital, right? And
Yeah.
by the way, what province was that? Because you mentioned it
Oh
was
yeah.
province
It is in
January,
the
but we're not
province. Yeah.
aware which province. Is it which province is that in Visayas?
Cavite.
Antique. Oh,
Oh,
Siki, I think Sikihor was the
Sikihor.
scary
okay.
province known for being scary, Sikihor, I think. But where
Secure.
was that, Janre? You said Cavite?
I'm not so sure.
No,
Which
no,
one?
no.
The hospital that I work
Yes,
with?
yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, it's in Cavite.
Ah, okay.
It's
Okay.
in Cavite, or they call it Etivac, right?
Oh, yes,
Yes.
Eric. So
They,
if you are agency, you call it Etivac. Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
yes, of course. And I think they're all related because working in an hospital, you would need to have a lot of antibacterial things. So that's antibac in
Antibac.
Etivac,
Yeah.
Etivac and
right?
Etivac. Yeah,
Yes.
wonderful.
Exactly.
Right,
That's
good.
all those things. Now, John Ray, what do you think is the reason why did you left your job at that time? Because you've been treated well by the
Yeah.
president of the
Oh, yeah.
association of the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hospitalization and merciful
So, uh,
accreditation.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so the thing is, I was studying in college, right? So I was taking up um, uh, Bachelor in Science in Secondary Education. So my major
Oh,
is
a
Mm.
in English.
teacher.
Yeah,
So,
so thing is, I'm thinking that it might not be the right path for me to stay in the hospital.
mhm,
So I might be needing to experience more. So that's why
Mm-mm.
I decided to left when I already have the requirements that I needed to apply to a job, the actual
Uh-huh.
job. I mean, 170 or 150 won't be able to buy more clothes. I
Yeah.
believe.
Did you
okay.
send yourself to school, John Ray?
Mm-hmm.
No, during that time, I don't think.
You
I'm
went
more
back home? Yeah.
after 2 years.
Okay, 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 okay.
I went back
After
home.
2 years.
He re-entered Big Brother's house after 2 years.
And then
Yes. It's
went out again after
Oh,
like
you
oh,
went
so
out
probably.
again.
Yeah.
there's another eviction. Okay.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to miss the freedom, when no one's, telling you what to do, no one's bothering what you want to do. So
Mm-mm.
I miss that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
we always wanted freedom. I'm a fan of freedom itself. So that's the reason why I went out of our place. So I
Mm-mm.
stayed in
Mm-mm.
Quezon City
Mm-mm.
all my college life and working life. And I
Oh,
wanted to
Wow.
be alone.
Mm-mm.
I
Mm-mm.
I
Like in
targeted
the
different companies. Like I wanted to go out, get out of
mm-mm.
Quezon
mm,
City. The
Yeah, like
options I
you
have
Quezon
is
City.
mm-mm.
Cebu City, because that's far
Cebu.
away
Wow.
and I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
Next,
Mm.
Davao City. Yes, because
Oh,
I
Okay.
really
sounds
wanted to
nice.
to go far away. And the third is Baguio City. So
Wow.
Oh, I see.
yes,
Baguio.
I
Good.
was interviewed. I did get the job in these three places.
Oh, okay.
However, I realized that I lack the finances to move.
I
So what I
see.
did, I accepted one that is near Taguig City. So I
Okay.
still that's still I think far away, too far away from Quezon City. At the same time, I can still, get out of Quezon City. So that's it.
Oh, okay.
I now stayed in Taguig City. I'm now staying in Taguig City
Mm,
for like how many years? 3 years, right? And let me
Wow.
go back with the word stay. How long did you stay in your first job?
me? I believe 6 months.
Oh, six
6
months.
months. Okay, yeah,
Yes.
that's a good time. I mean, that's enough time to
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
witness.
I mean, after New Year, after New Year, then I decided I don't want to see those things again.
You have
Yeah,
regrets.
Yeah.
So you don't want to see those things anymore and you don't want to
yeah.
be the reason why.
Because
Oh,
there
okay.
because it's very like I said, it's very eventful. Like you're going to see celebrations, you're going
Mm-hmm.
to be seeing a lot of sad,
Yeah.
unlucky ones. I mean, that's too much for me
Mm-hmm.
to stay for a
To
long
digest.
time. And I'm
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
I'm just 17 that time, turning
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
18.
yeah.
So having a lot of events, and I think it's not that healthy for me to stay for that long. For I mean,
Mm-mm.
for more than
Exactly.
6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
because he's still very young at that time. So
Mm,
that's
yes.
a good
Yeah.
decision.
Sarah, do
Yes.
you think you could stay in that kind of environment for, 6 months?
Um, I think I could. But because I'm speaking right now as a as an adult, but
Mm,
during my teenage years, I
Mm-hmm.
don't think so. I don't think so because I was I was a spoiled girl. I don't want to use the B
okay.
word. I don't want to use the B word. I was a
Okay.
spoiled girl. Um I actually I was I am a single child. I'm an only child.
Mm.
What's a single child? What the so
Okay.
I'm an
Do we have
only
a double child?
yeah, I'm an only child. So I grew up not really. We're not well off, but of course, since I'm an only child, I tend to always get what I want, what I need. So
Mm-hmm.
at 17, I was still studying. So if ever I'd be, moving out of our house for whatever reason I may
Mm,
have, I don't think I will opt to work in a hospital. But maybe
yeah.
Okay.
someplace else, but not in a hospital, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's have this question. If you we put our place in genre situation, okay.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
You
mm-mm,
have if you would leave your house at 17 years old, what type
mm-mm.
of job will you be applying to and why? Do you think it's
Yeah, I'll go first. Um, well, at 17, well, I was already working. I don't know if I don't know if it can be called work.
uh
My first job, I have two first jobs. Is that okay? Is that okay? I have two first jobs. So
okay.
I'm just gonna talk I'm just gonna talk quickly about my first job. So when I was in college, I think it was around my second year.
Mm,
I'm not sure. My memory is not that good, but it
Uh-huh.
was around my first or second year in college. So I believe the reason why I decided to work while studying. So I was very proud to say that I was a working student, but I really didn't
oh,
have
that's
to.
nice.
Yeah, I didn't have to because again I'm a spoiled girl. Um,
Wow.
I just decided to work because I did not like one of my subjects. So I wasn't
Oh,
going to the subject. So I so the reason why I applied was because I wanted to have my schedule. Because if you're a working student, you can
oh,
choose your own schedule, right?
yeah,
Yes.
So
that's a
I
privilege.
there was a Jollibee just across the street from my school. I studied in Taft, Manila. So there was a Jollibee just across the street. I applied as a cashier and I got
Mm,
accepted. I think I haven't had my 18th birthday yet at the time, but of course
oh,
they accept part-timers because I think
yes,
I was
yes,
Yeah.
they
around
do.
I was around 17 years old at the time. So I completed the requirements and all that. I
Mhm.
started training as a cashier,
Mm-hmm.
and I left I left after 1 week.
Oh, wait, wait.
I was
Do you
I
do you
was
have your pay before, leaving that job?
I I don't I don't think so, because I
Also, you
just
work for free.
yes, basically. So I did not last that long. The reason was because if you are a cashier, of course you take orders, and then if you need like a special one, if the customer asks for a thigh part, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
you go to the warmer, and then you shout like um I forgot the name of the person that you shout to, like
Mm-hmm.
for example, sir, something, I need thigh part, 2 pieces,
Mm-hmm.
special
Mhm.
order, for example.
Yes.
So the person on the other end, there are certain places
Mhm.
where people exercises like seniority, right?
Yeah.
So
Mm, I see.
if you are a newbie, sometimes maybe they don't do it purposely, but
Uh-huh.
sometimes you feel like you are not being treated the same way as the other. So
Mhm.
Oh,
sometimes I call order. I call an order for about 3 times, and if you did not hear them acknowledge your order, you cannot leave the warmer. So
oh,
so I do it for, so yeah, if you don't call it properly, for example, because inside the store, you cannot say one thigh, one, well, for example, 2 pieces thigh, 1 piece thigh, one spaghetti. There's like certain codes, for example,
codes, yes.
Mhm.
C2, C3. So it's not
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
something that you can easily memorize. And
Oh, okay.
Jollibee is fast paced, right? So there's always
Yes.
customers coming
Mhm.
in and out. So if for example you call sir, C1 to go, SO something, so there's like a code that you have to memorize.
Mm,
So
Uh-huh.
and and they're sometimes giving people difficulty when
yes.
acknowledging the order. So I did not like that.
Mm,
Another one that I did not
Mhm.
like. And of course, I was still very immature at the time. I was only 16 or 17 at the time.
uh-huh.
I did not like also when some customers, very entitled customers. One
Mm,
customer, he was an older guy. So I was standing in the on the counter, right? And he was sitting across me. He raised his hand as if
oh,
I'm a waiter. So
okay.
waitress, yeah, as if I'm a waitress. So he's calling me. That's not allowed, right? You should go to the counter to order. But since he's
Mhm.
an older
Mm,
guy, so the manager asked me, yeah, you can go to the person because we cannot leave the counter open. You
oh,
always have to
yeah.
be on the counter. So I cannot just leave when he called me. And then I approached him. So, sir, what do you need, sir? I just need one rice. I was like, okay.
Okay.
So, of
Mhm.
course, I did not make a face. I did not.
Mhm.
I just did what he asked me to do. So, I got one extra rice for him, and then I even
Mhm.
received the payment from the table, and then to go back to my counter, and then had to go back to the table to give his change. So I was like the wait his personal waitress. So I
Mm,
did not
mm.
like that.
Okay.
So I left after 1 week. Yeah.
Oh, I
Wow.
see.
Yeah.
And mind you, it was very tiring to stand up
Yeah.
for, I think the
Oh,
shift was minimum 4 to 6 hours. I had another first job, but I'm not sure if the time will still permit for me to talk about it. But that was my first job.
I think we could
That's nice.
continue a lot later on with our part two of this series, which is first job. Imagine all the
Mhm,
things like what we have uncovered, because that would be your
mhm.
always your first step, right? And having a
Yes.
first
Yes.
step was like already half of the step you
Yes.
you you have to do to
Yeah,
enter the
yeah.
industry, the corporate world, and even it's not
Yes.
corporate world, but everywhere. So those would open. It's like your
Mm-mm.
Pandora's box that would open a
Yes.
lot
Yes.
of
Absolutely.
opportunities,
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
right?
I agree.
Oh my God. Thank you
100%.
so much. I really love the enthusiasm at the same time,
Wow.
how we were
Mhm.
able to uncover a lot of, experiences, especially with
Mhm.
um
Yeah,
JR,
John
right?
JR is
John
great.
Ray. I wish I
Correct.
have that kind of commitment before when I was 17, but I'm just a
Yeah,
crybaby at
me
that
too.
time.
Me too.
I was just forced. No, it's really against my will, but there's no other choice.
You know,
Yeah, yeah,
you can,
I mean that definitely you are forced to do it, but you can always leave the hospital and go look for another. But I believe you still chose it, and it's part of having commitment. I
Yeah.
believe
yes.
so. Yeah,
Yes. I
love it for
believe in
you.
the impossible, right? Because we can go the
Oh,
distance, right?
wow.
Like a shooting star. Like a
Yeah,
shooting star, I can go the distance. We can go the distance. And I hope our viewers, our listeners, and our
yes,
avid fan would go the distance as well. Because later
yes.
on, we will go to another round two of
Wow.
That's nice.
this podcast. Thank you so much and bye for now. Say bye to our viewers and
Bye
listeners.
bye. Bye
Bye.
bye.